Before you go out and buy your Quest, you might want to watch this video to make sure you're getting the best deal for what you need it for. We're going to review the specs, hardware, and performance by comparing the Quests and seeing if the latest model is worth the step up in price. But to start with, it's worth mentioning that the next lineup in the Quest series is on its way and should be revealed soon. Keep watching till the end to get more information on that. It's noted to pack some of the features of the Quest 3, but in a more comfortable and compact frame. Hopefully that would mean an improvement in battery life too. As we don't have our hands on the Quest 3 Lite or Quest 3S as it may be called just yet, let's explore the key aspects of the Quest 2 and 3, starting with a detailed specs comparison. When we compare processors, the Quest 2 has a Snapdragon XR2 processor, whereas the Quest 3 has the next gen of that, the Snapdragon XR2 Gen 2 processor. As you can guess, the Meta 3 has the ability to process things more smoothly and quickly. It offers more than twice the graphical performance than the Quest 2. In most cases, the newer processor would show as a clear winner, but when you look at the apps available in the Quest store, most of them are made for the Quest 2 in mind, so you won't really need that boost in performance for a lot of the games and apps. If you're like me, then you might think that's not a great investment, as most people would want something that will be capable of supporting future more advanced and graphically demanding apps and games. Also, if you're playing some of the newer titles, this boost in speed enhances the gaming experience, allowing for quicker reactions and smoother gameplay in fast-paced games like Gorilla Tag and Asgard's Wrath 2. Storage on the Quest 3 is also better, but only slightly, mainly being the increase in RAM with 8 GB instead of the 6 in the Quest 2. You can still get them both with 128 GB of storage, but the Meta's upgraded model has 512 GB, whereas the Oculus's max is 256. A clear winner there, but only just. Something that bugs a lot of people is the battery life in the Quest 3. People have reported that they actually get a lower battery life when compared to the Quest 2. They are both supposed to get around 2 to 3 hours, but the Quest 2 seems to offer a more consistent battery life of around 3 hours. That's because it doesn't have to work as hard graphically, but the downside is slightly less performance. I'm actually quite surprised with the battery on the Quest 3 myself, when just using things like YouTube VR and less demanding games. On a full charge, I think it can do a good 3 hours. And to be fair, with it not being the most comfortable device to wear, I think 3 hours is more than enough. If you use them a lot, you might want to invest in a head strap with a battery. It can be convenient and save you a lot of time charging them. I'll put links to ones we mentioned before on the channel below, the Meta Elite strap. The Quest 3 introduces significant advancements in mixed reality with its full-color pass-through, enhancing the VR experience by allowing users to interact with both virtual and real-world elements. This feature is powered by an advanced camera array and depth sensor, providing a more accurate representation of the user's environment compared to the monochrome pass-through of the Quest 2. You get a wider 110 degrees horizontal FOV compared to Quest 2's 97 degrees, reducing motion sickness and increasing immersion. When it comes to design, the Quest 3 is noticeably slimmer than its predecessor, thanks to the use of pancake optics, which allow for a more compact form factor without sacrificing screen resolution. The headset also features a new strap system and a wheel for adjusting the interpupillary distance, IPD, offering a more customized fit despite being slightly heavier. But the standard head straps for both are not the most comfortable. There are some much better and affordable head straps you can swap it with to increase comfortability on both. I think these are worth the upgrade if you find the standard head strap tiresome. I found that on the Quest 3, the straps can dig into the ears and it can lose positioning when doing quick movements. The Quest 2 is actually lighter, but because the Meta 3 is more compact, it feels better than the Quest 2 when worn. I was really impressed by the audio on the Quest 3. It also retains the headphone jack and features upgraded stereo speakers that provide a louder and more immersive audio experience. It does sound quite cinematic, and you don't get too much noise leakage considering they are not over-the-ear headphones. The controllers have been redesigned. The iconic tracking ring is removed, and new TrueTouch haptics have been introduced, enhancing tactile feedback. These design changes help the controllers to offer improved functionality and comfort. Although the change is subtle, it provides a competitive edge by enabling quicker and more comfortable movements. The user interface on the Quest 3 is notably more efficient, with faster loading times that enhance user satisfaction. This improvement makes it possible to navigate through menus and access various features like inviting friends or visiting social hubs without significant delays, which could previously disrupt the gaming experience. The inclusion of a depth sensor in the Quest 3 facilitates automatic room scanning. This feature simplifies the setup of play areas, enhancing the overall user experience by seamlessly integrating virtual and real-world environments. The backward compatibility of the MetaQuest 3 ensures that all games and apps from the Quest 2 are playable on the new device without any issues. This feature is crucial for users upgrading from the previous model, as it allows them to continue enjoying their existing game library with improved hardware capabilities. While most games are compatible, not all are optimized for the Quest 3's enhanced capabilities. This can lead to varied experiences across games. For instance, Resident Evil 4 shows some visual stuttering, whereas Beat Saber and Pistol Whip perform exceptionally well on the new hardware. So far, the Quest 3 beats its predecessor in many departments, but in some cases not by much. Where the Quest 2 becomes a lot more appealing is with its price. It seems they want to get rid of stock at Meta, so they are being sold off as low as $200, which is a really good deal. The Quest 3, on the other hand, is still priced reasonably for what you get at around $500. The Quest 2 also continues to receive software updates, ensuring it remains a viable option for entry-level VR. And while the Quest 3 offers advancements in technology and user experience for those new to VR or on a tighter budget, the Quest 2 provides a still impressive experience at a significantly lower price point. The Quest 2 offers a compelling value, balancing cost and performance effectively, but if you do want the better performing headset with more future support, then the Quest 3 is probably better for you. If you don't mind waiting though, the Quest 3 Lite, or perhaps Quest 3S as it may be called, might be worth your wait. It's set to release by the end of 2024, and while you'll probably get a lot of the expected features from the Quest 3, I imagine that the body and comfort should be enhanced. That doesn't mean it will be better performing than the Quest 3. News says that it could be more like a combination from the two headsets, but for a cheaper price. Let us know which option you'd rather go with in the comments. Thanks for watching our video. Make sure to like and subscribe for more content. We appreciate your support and see you in the next one.